was the one that put their differences to the side and came together. And the only way we can put our we can't ignore our differences.
I need to hold
We
it because
can't
it's
ignore
at
that you did
5%,
something wrong.
and I need to
Because you know, like
keep my
he
hand here to
said,
make sure it
if you
doesn't die.
don't deal with a problem, if you don't deal with a contradiction, it only gets bigger. Now, if I don't deal with it today, you know, if I hurt my leg today, and I just, you know, keep saying, oh, I'll just deal with it later, I'll just deal with it later. You know, next thing I know, my whole leg is infected, and I gotta have it amputated. I could have just dealt with it on day one. Instead, I chose to put it off, and now I don't have a leg. It's the same thing. It's the same way it works with these problems, right? That we have with each other. We are each other's brothers, sisters, and siblings. So we gotta talk it out. We gotta resolve these. If someone says something bad to you, if someone steals from you, if someone hurts you, you gotta raise a criticism, and you gotta ask for a self-criticism. Hey, brother, you did something wrong. I know this isn't you, because you was born in a system that taught you to act this way. You were brought up in a system that told you to steal from your brothers. You were brought up in a system that told you to beat up on our women. You know, you were brought up in a system that taught you to be homophobic. I know that's not you, because we are born to be good people. You've just lost your way. I'm here to show you that you can get back on the right path. And then the other person who's being criticized, you know, the one who was doing the hurting can say, you know, they got a choice to make. They can say, okay, either I can take this criticism, I can see what I did wrong, and I can help fix it. You know, I can be part of the team that helps fix it. Or I can stand in the way of the problem, not let anyone fix it, and then I'm going to get hurt. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So, you know, the next time you have a problem with someone, when I got a problem with my comrades, listen, the old me, which sometimes still pops up, wants to just go off on them. Like, if you have a, how dare you finish my chips? I want those for me only. How dare you finish that last box of cereal? That was the only cereal I liked. There's 5 other cereals. Why couldn't you eat that? See, I want to do that sometimes, but I know I got to preserve our unity. So I say, well, first I think, is this even a problem worth being mad about? Is it just cereal? I should just let it go. Or, if it is indeed serious, I will say, hey, comrade, what you did was wrong, and this is why it was wrong, and here's how I think you can do better. And the comrade will say, oh yeah, you're right. And then they do better, and you know, we hold hands, we solve the problem together, and we move on so we can fight the enemy.
Unity!
Preserve unity, that's how you build unity. And this is not just, you know, something we have to do on a person-to-person basis, right? Because even as groups, we have hurt each other, right? Even as nations, we have hurt each other, right? Like I know my nation, India, has been, you know, India hurts Pakistan every single day. Right? I know that my nation has been racist to Africans, right? Back at home and also here. I see my people doing, you know, racist stuff. I see Kamala Harris, she's part Indian, putting our African brothers and sisters in jail. We gotta self-criticize on that level too. Right? Because at the end of the day, it's our unity that's gonna help win us. That's gonna help win us this world. That whatever little thing you lost is not worth the world, y'all. Because that's what our unity has to offer us. The world, the universe. But conversely, I'm going to just say this. You also got to have the power, you know, so let me phrase it this way. There's levels to self-criticism, right? And there's levels to criticism. There's, you know, something that you preserve for your brothers, but there's a different level of criticism you preserve for your enemies. And when I'm talking enemies, I'm talking about these colonizers. I'm talking about these neo-colonial sellouts. I'm talking about these churches, right, that come here every day and treat our people like crap. I'm talking about, you know, these organizations, these charities, these churches that came to my nation, that came to Africa in the guise of religion, These missionaries that told us to hate each other, that told us to hate the way we look, hate the way we talk, hate the food we eat, to act more like the Europeans. They did that 600 years ago, they're still doing it now. And it's not just churches, I must say, it's also like Hindu temples, it's also mosques. They're preaching the white man's religion. They're telling you to be more like the white man. They're telling you to let go of yourself. Now for them, you can't just, these are people who have done so much harm. You can't just say, oh well brother, you know, I see you're doing something bad. Can you just start acting differently? Because we've been saying that for 600 years and they haven't changed.
That's right.
We've been saying that. And every time we do, they kill us. They kill us. They kill us. You know, when I was, a few years ago, I was watching this documentary on this missionary organization in Uganda that basically turned their whole nation against gay people. They said if you see a homosexual, that homosexual needs to be killed because that homosexual is a parasite to society and all kinds of other stuff. And the people didn't know any better, so they followed, and those who didn't follow were also branded homosexuals so that they could be killed. That's what they do to us. For them, we don't preserve, you know, we can't have no kind of brotherhood with them. I'm not going to preserve any softness for them. That softness is for my brothers and sisters only. For them, I want to kick them out.
Kick them out.
On a platter.
Full stop.
Exactly. That's all. For the colonizer, there is no self-criticism. For the colonizer, the only self-criticism he can give me is his death. For the police, the only self-criticism they can give me is to take off their badge and take off their gun and give that gun to me first, please. For these churches, for these colonial churches, these colonial mosques, these colonial temples, the only self-criticism they can give to us, who they have harmed for centuries, is to walk out of their building and say, well, you know, we see Black Hammer knows, you know, how to really deal with these buildings, so you can have our building, you can use our kitchens to cook food for the people, you know, you can use our buildings to house the people. That's the only self-criticism you can give me, but just stop existing. Right, for my brother, it is, hey brother, you do something different. For the others, it's stop existing. Head on a platter.
Head on a platter.
Drop your badge.
Drop your badge. Give me your gun.
Otherwise, it's over for you.
It's my gun now.
We've given you a choice for far too long. These bougies, we've given you a choice for far too long. Every day, our brothers and sisters beg to you to give them $1 so they can get something to eat. And every day you deny them. You've been given a choice far too many times. Every time you chose wrong. Well, no, now I'm not going to give you a choice no more.
No more.
I'm taking it back by force.
Period.
We are taking it back by force.
Every inch.
We are not giving them a choice no more. For our brothers and sisters, we give them a choice because we know that they have never been given a choice before. They have been forced to act in this way. But for our people, for those people, for the people in the building, for the people in the White House, for the people that have been killing and oppressing us for centuries, it's only the bullet. Anyways, Lamback, I'm gonna step out before I say something too incriminating. And I know that this program got further things on it. So Lamback, y'all, I hope you have a beautiful day. Remember, point your guns at the oppressor and not each other. For each other, you only have love and unity. Lamback.
Lamback.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Woo.
Lamback. All right, beautiful people. Y'all know how we do it? We're going to have people line up. You're going to start on this side right here.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Children first.
Women and children to the front.
Children first.
Women and children to the front.
Back at least 6 feet before the table. Get some space. Women and children up to the front and make an orderly line.
Single file. Orderly line.
Women and children to the front as well as our differently able people. Physically differently able people can come to the front. All right.
What a bounty today. And these are, and just so you know, these are hygiene kits. The warm colors, red and yellow, are women's hygiene kits. Cool colors, blue and green, are for men.
Okay. So I need you to help about the my shoes in like shoes. Alright, and then you can have the hand after they get the clothes and stuff. So I'll kind of tell you, like, alright, and you can just ask them to do, like, would you like a hygiene kit?
Does that make sense? Cool colors, green and blue, men.
Yeah.
Warm colors, red and yellow, women.
Got that. And then how does the shoe distribution work?
I mean, so everyone gets. How many items are people getting?
I was just asking about the shoes.
How many items are people getting?
Between like 2, 3 to 4. Like,
So
He's doing that. What do you want
yeah.
me to do
So
on the
like
shoes?
what?
just ask them what you love the shoes, and if they point to that shoe, then just grab them.
Okay.
And you'll probably have to tell them what size. But yeah.